Pokemon fans are in the same boat as Call of Duty fans. The Pokemon and Call of Duty franchises are beloved by many generations for years, and remember that both franchises are still incredibly successful. But you Pokemon fanatics are in the same boat as Call of Duty players because they both lack innovation, which leads to a large space for a competitive market. Also, I chose these games since the video game series have both been known to release games that are replicates of the last. Despite Warzone being a staple for the hardcore casual gamer and Pokemon being a cult classic for Nintendo fans, most people that play variety games would say that both franchises are having a creative burnout and consumers are having fatigue in the current formula. They deliver small upgrades and reused assets and game modes every sequel for years, inching towards what the fans ask for. I would say that Call of Duty Battle Pass content in each Pokemon DLC is content I look at and expect it to be in the main game for the same price of the full. Both communities is polarizing in the fact that they can't agree on the future of the franchise. Like the idea of Call of Duty taking 2 to 3 years between a title, but everyone still buys their annual game anyways, and Pokemon should push graphics and add more game mechanics similar to Power World. That's where games like Battlefield get called COD Killer, and games like Power World are called Pokemon Killer, since the community been asking for a certain quality of life upgrades, new mechanics, and other game developers find a step to get ahead of the main franchise. I feel like most people playing Pokemon and Call of Duty are just settling for what the game is and not hoping for what it could be, and just paying the $60 every time without thinking. Think about it like this: if you're happy with a Charmander, why won't you want it to be a Charizard? Throw away that Everstone and let it evolve. I personally hope if a studio puts out a sequel, there's more change than a theme or adding and removing mechanics we've seen before. Playing video games that merely reuse content and lack innovation can feel like rehashing the same meal over and over again, leaving you uninspired and hungry for something fresh.
At first, I'm like, well, it's not that bad, but the vinegar.
But there's no vinegar in there. So here's what
It's not about the technical upgrades, it's about pushing boundaries, exploring new mechanics, and surprising the players with an unexpected twist. Without that, games become very predictable, stifling creativity and engagement stale. Imagine pouring time into a world to find out the same tired tropes and familiar challenges awaiting every corner and every sequel. To reignite the spark, developers must inject originality, be it through groundbreaking narratives, thought-provoking world design, or revolutionary game mechanics. What I would like to see from COD moving forward is Call of Duty now under Microsoft take time between games before making a new one, and have fun with the story in the world. The best COD campaigns are from Black Ops, started as a similar war with celebrity voice actors, then each entry is a bit more futuristic, leaving room for creativity. What I'd like to see from Pokemon moving forward would be original Pokemon ideas to be more creative, because what are these Pokemon? Either upgrade the graphics so we can see Pokemon look more detailed, or go back to old school style and make it vibrant similar to Sea of Stars. And like I said before, let there be a more immersion in Pokemon like we've seen in Power World. Now I hope they don't act too fast since I'm having a lot of fun with Power World, so look out for my review of that. I appreciate it if you made it this far to the end. Tell me about your favorite Call of Duty or favorite Pokemon game, and also tell me if you agree with this take or not. I appreciate you guys.
Bro, I just want to use it for real. Oh, he's right above. Stop. Crack him. No. Can you wipe him?